Hello everybody, it's Niklas and welcome for this new video. In this video we are going to start and to talk about Onshape. So Onshape, it is a software. You can work with 3D modeling, you can work also with CAD software, extremely interesting. You have a paid version, but you have also a complete hobby version for personal use. And I'm going to create an introduction to Onshape for hobby version personal use. If you like my videos, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can let likes on the videos also. And on the first link on the description, you can see my complete course Onshape. So if you are interested by more, you want to train yourself, you want to perfectly master Onshape, everything is on the link below, on the first link on the description, the complete course. You will be able to master all this hobby version of Onshape and create everything that you want at the end of the course. So let's start with Onshape. So at the beginning, when you are here, you can find information about Onshape. And if you want to work with the hobby version, you need to go on pricing first. And you can find Onshape plans and pricing. So this is the standard price. This is the professional price. If I continue a little bit, you will see a description of the different features with these pro versions. And if I continue a little bit, you can find at the end, you have hobbyists and makers. Onshape proudly supports the maker community with professional grade CAD available free for non-commercial projects in a public workspace. So you just need to click here. You can subscribe to Onshape, and after to enter your email address, you will have the possibility to start. After each time you can go, after to create a subscription, you will be able to go on Onshape. Just create a connection. The first thing that you need to understand, everything is online with this version on Onshape, so you can make everything that you want directly on the browser. And you just need to have a Wi-Fi connection. After you will arrive to these panels. If you want to upgrade, after you have the possibility to upgrade. Here you will be able to manage your different design. For the videos, I just clean my different design to have something clean. And to create your first document, you need to go and create document. And you can change the name first. Let's just type for document. And create a public document. So after to do this work, let's first with the dashboard of Onshape. In the center, you have your space of work. And as you can see, you have three different work planes. You have the front work plane, like this. You have the right work plane, and you have the top work plane, just like that. Totally on the right, if you want to select different view, you have the possibility to use this little element. You can select the different view. You can also drag and move here. It is definitely extremely useful. After, if you continue totally on this part, at any moment you can come back to your document panels. If you click on Onshape, here you can edit your document, you can rename your document, you can have access to your document property, and you can change your workspace unit. If, for example, you click here, you have the default length you need. If you want to work, not to work with millimeter, work centimeter, meter, anything that you want, you can change the unit of your document. And you have also the number of decimals that you can change. Here you have all the different tools that you can use. I think it's extremely convenient to use these different tools on Onshape. It's really convenient. And maybe you have the feeling we don't have a lot of things, but finally it's extremely powerful. You can make anything that you want, work with solid, work with surfaces, work with chamfer, work with bevel. You can create loft, anything that you want. You can also create frames. You can also work with sheet metal. On the left, you have your construction tree. Each time when you create features, you will have access to your construction tree, and here it is a different parts. You can also in Onshape create assemblies. This is why you have this option here. And each time when you click on plus, you have the possibility to create also a drawing from your models. You can import an image. And if, for example, you use a professional version, you will have also access to a studio for real render. But in the hobby version, you don't have this. You can also click here if you want to extend the window. So how it works? The thing that you need to understand, it is a CAD software. So you need to select a plane and create sketch. If I select, for example, the top work plane here, I can create a sketch on this work plane. So I can click on sketch. After to click on sketch, you have a new work plane, as you can see, and I need to select the right view to create my sketch. So in this example, I need to go on the top view. And now the panel is different because you have all the different tools of the sketch mode. And you can create drawing, and you can apply on the right different type of constraint. For example, if I want to create a rectangle, I can click here and apply, for example, a center point rectangle. And I can start from the center like this. And I have the possibility to add dimension after or to directly type dimension. If I go one left click, you can see here you can directly enter dimension. You don't need to click on anything, you just type the dimension. I can type 100 millimeter, and now I can type the dimension here. I don't need to click on anything, I can type, for example, 60, just like that. After, we'll have the possibility to add multiple constraints. So I'm going to show you if, for example, I create a line, just like this, and I create another line just here and another line here. If I want to have symmetric, I can click on symmetric constraint, click on this point, click on this point, click on this line to be perfectly in the center, depending of the dimension. So now if I increase, I have the constraint symmetric here. I can activate show constraint to see my different constraint when I click on an element, just like that. And so this is the type of things that you can do. I can also use other type of constraint. If I click on a line, just like this, I can apply a vertical constraint, click on horizontal here or vertical here, just like this. Oops, yes, just like that. So you can apply multiple constraints at your convenience and use the drawing tools. So now what you can see after to create your sketch. After to create your sketch, you just validate. And you can create an extrusion, for example. I can click here and I have options and I have extrude options. I can click on these tools and I can create my first part, my new solid with new, for example. And I can apply a depth, let's just apply 10 millimeter, and I can just validate, just like that. After, if I want to create another element on this plane, I can click here, create a sketch again. And now I have a new work plane on the top, just like this. And I can create another element, like, for example, a circle around this part, just like that, and validate. Now I have a circle here. I can click on this circle and I can use extrude. So it means I can extrude on this direction, but I can also, for example, go on remove and I can create a hole here and validate, just like that. And I'm still working on this part. So you can create a lot of features. I can click on this part, for example, create again a sketch just here, and use my front view and create a line, for example, this point to this point, just go in this direction and just close, validate. Now I have a new sketch and I can click here, create an extrusion, and I can go in the other direction, enter a value with, for example, a depth of 60, and here I can create a new, so it means you will have a new solid, or you add to the existing solids, just like that. After, you will have multiple tools to complete, so it means I can apply, why not, a fillet. I can click on this line and take a glance. I can apply my small fillet on this direction. It's extremely convenient. Definitely with Onshape, it's really convenient to use the different tools. Yes, definitely it's really convenient. I can apply another fillet, for example, on this direction, validate, just like this. Or I can click here, apply a fillet. You can also apply chamfer, and I can turn like this and just validate. After, with Onshape, also you will have multiple bit more features. If at any moment you want to create a patterns, you can create linear, circular, curve patterns. If you want to create a symmetry, it is possible. For example, I can select this part and I can click on transformation panels, and I can go here and translate by distance, for example, or translate by X, Y, Z. I can move on this area just like that, and I can use one of these tools like the mirror tools. Here I can select my part, so it means this part, and I need to select a mirror plane, and I can select this mirror plane and repeat the features on the right, and now I have two elements. With Onshape, you have also the possibility to create a frame like this, and you can also create sheet metals models. Also, you will have the possibility to create assembly. If you click here, you have a new document, and you have also a new panels. You can use this with the hobby versions, and you will have the possibility to create assembly using different parts. Here it's not very useful, but it's just to show you, you will be able to import different parts, position the different parts, and then after to do this work, you will have multiple tools to use and to create different connection between your different parts. Now let's just come back here. If you search interesting tools, CAO tools, definitely Onshape can need to be on your list. I think it is one of the best for totally free to use this hobby version. You can use Fusion 360. FreeCAD is also very interesting because it's totally free, or the version of Fusion 360. You have also other softwares that you can use, but definitely I think Onshape is one of the best for far if you want to work with this type of 3D modeling software and CAD software. After, at any moment, you can come back to your Onshape. Everything will be saved online, and now I have my new document here. You will be able to manage your document on this part. So it's okay for this little introduction to Onshape. If you like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can continue to follow me for many content about a lot of graphic design software and also open source graphic software. I'll let you on the first link on the description my complete course. So if you want to train yourself, if you want to master perfectly Onshape, many hours of training course, many sessions, everything is seen in details, and at the end of the course also many training video with different type of example, different parts, different models created. So everything is on the first link on the description below, and for next video, see you. Ciao ciao.